Oh. Look at that number down there. Yeah, I was actually ready to record, but my hair looks so fancy because I styled it, and then I put on a nice shirt and makeup to go with, and yes, you may admire me. So get used to it, because you're going to be seeing this same look for the next several intros. I am a lazy YouTuber. Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and welcome to part 10 of my 100 baby challenge. I can't stand looking at the god-awful roofs on this build much longer, so let's jump right on in and try to get the right family a better house. You are sad because your dad died, but you need food, so put some leftovers. And youngest sister, you kind of need to pee. Come use this bathroom. And have you done your homework? You have not done your homework, but it's only Saturday morning, so you can do that, and you can do your homework. And then sister, once you're done eating, you can do your homework. Okay, and go. Where are you going, sister? Why are you doing your homework in your old baby room? Oh, she's just like waffling back and forth between sad and not sad. Here, come cheer up your sister. Shoo, come here. Shoo. What? No, stop you know what? Stop your homework for a second. Your sister needs you. I realize she's mean, but you know what, Shoo? You have to be the bigger person here. So go help your sister. Plus it builds your empathy. Witness to a bully. Some kids at school were being mean to one of my friends. I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do. What do you think I should have done? I'm going to assume sister. Step in and stand up for your friend, or stay out of it and console your friend afterwards. Step in, Shoo. Just go get him. That's what we do in this family. Yeah, Emmeline. Conflict resolution up, manners down. Well, you know. Civility is not how you deal with bullies. Both of you are working hard. Why are you angry? Oh, you had a conversation with your sister is why you're mad. Yeah. I'm glad she's not the heiress. So I want about 50 grand in cash on hand before I try to drop in the house. So that we're not just completely destitute with a brand new house on the lot. Okay. Why are you uncomfortable? Oh, because you ate spicy food. Well, you know what? You'll get over it. County operator. The petty criminals in county lockup need a public defender, but funding is short and Kelly's running out of ways to convince public defenders to help. Desperate times call for desperate measures. 2, to be precise. We can either bribe the lawyer or stall the proceedings. I mean, Kelly lost his previous job twice for reporting fraud, so I think he's gonna try to stall the proceedings. Kelly quickly faints in the middle of the courtroom. The bailiff rushes to their aid and the judge calls for an immediate recess. Kelly winks at their client, having brought them a little more time to find a solution. Wow. Wow. Okay then. Here, why don't you try again to cheer up your sister? Not working, huh? Sister just not having it. Well, you know what, Shoo? At least you're a nice person. Well, your sister tried to cheer you up, May. Like, But you thought it'd be more fun to be mean to her. Do we have anybody on deck? Oh, that's right. That's what I was gonna do because I'm tired of this. Haha. Join a club. I'm gonna create a club. Yeah, well, we'll be good and call it baby daddies. I was gonna call it sperm donors, but I'm not gonna be that crude. Girls gotta find those baby daddies somehow. Okay. Requirements. Young adult or adult. And not married. And we be friendly to everyone. That'll do for right now. Okay. So, who have we got? Gunther Munch. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sergio Romeo. Oh dear. Okay. Were you maybe the next one? Maybe you were the next one. Travis. Salim. 1, 2, 3, 4. And sure, Sergio. Cool. Just start gathering. Then your daughter can meet a bunch of new people, and it's fine. Ah, hello. Hello, sir. Bring up embarrassing childhood moment? What? Sure. Deep personal conversation. And ask if single. Seems like part of a deep personal conversation. Akira is wondering if I want to go over to his house and hang out while I'm literally in the process of meeting another one of his successors. No thanks. Dwayne is also single. Excellent. Meanwhile, child. Come meet people. Meet that person, meet that person, meet that person. Kelly has been promoted to community organizer. He'll now make an additional 11 simoleons per hour for a grand total of 53. Cool. Okay, we've got choices now. We've got choices. Here, let's start at the top and go down the line, I guess. In the gathering. And Dwayne. Can I ask to hang out? Guess I just have to invite him back. Okay. Can do that. Well, it's been a long day. I'm gonna grab a drink. You wanna come with me? No, Dad, I'm not. You're starting to do Akira type stuff. I don't want to go to the bar with you. At least Kelly's an adult. Akira was doing this with his daughter when she was still a teenager, and that is weird. But no, Dad, we're good. What? Brother's dad calls. I have been dying to work out. I missed leg day last week, and everyone knows you can never skip leg day. Says the mermaid. I can totally use a spotter. No, I'm sleeping. You need to. Why are you embarrassed? Did you do a, yeah, you did. Oh well. Flirt some more. No. You are not done, young lady. You gotta do your first kiss, and you gotta be bold. Bold pickup line. Krista brought home 208 bucks. We are 2 grand away from being able to drop in the house. Heard there's a great party going down at the nightclub right now. Want to check it out? No, I'm wooing yet another one of your replacements, sir. Although I still feel bad about that, because they were soulmates. Yeah, try for baby. Perfect. Alright, Mama. Go find out if you're pregnant. Yeah! Alright, Dwayne, your job here is done. He knows it. Attaboy. Crying in the shower. We've all been there, kid. Hey, Ella, it's me, Dwayne. Do you want to go out on a date to a bar while you're pregnant? No. Oh. Look at that number down there. So, it's gonna take some prep work. Yeah, look at that. It's got like normal roof lines and shit. It's great. I love this little house. So since this episode really is kind of all about the house, I figured I would talk you through the process of me furnishing it. So this episode originally aired in December of 2019, so I probably built this shell sometime in November, which was a long time ago. I think I've come pretty far as a builder since then, but this is on the gallery, not furnished quite the same way, but the house is, and there's a little bit of work on the lot as well. It's called Coastal Charmer, and it's a 40 by 30 lot. So if you just go through my catalog, my origin ID is Aromantic Ace, and filter by lots and 40 by 30, it should pop up pretty quickly, because I don't do a lot of lots that are this big, and I really don't do a lot of houses that are this big anymore. Part of the reason for that is they're just so daunting, and they take a long time. I really do still love this master suite, but keep in mind this was done before Tiny Living came out, so we needed a little bit more clearance around objects, particularly with doors. If the door was in the way, Sims would wave their arms and cry, so that's why the toilets are so far back from the doors, for example, and I hate the fact that I put the shower there in that 3x2 bathroom there, because nowadays you can have the shower come across the front of the shower like that, or the door come across the front of the shower like that, but back then it tended to make Sims be like, oh, I can't get in the shower, and it's like, not how the world works. But something else that is interesting is that I do end up later on going and switching this nursery from being that room to being one of the larger rooms on the other side of the second floor. I actually end up eventually having to have a regular baby nursery that's just for the babies, as well as one for the toddlers, because when the babies would cry, it'd wake up the toddlers, and then you'd have a whole problem going on there. But for right now, I still have the baby or the toddler in that much smaller room, and I'm putting the adult kids upstairs, kind of nearby. And I really thought when I dropped in this house that I was going to have to play in it looking a lot like the old house did. So no nice walls, no nice flooring, no nice lighting, because this was also before the update that gave us the subtle saucer light, that really nice bright white light for 50 simoleons. So it was still pretty pricey. But I ended up having a lot more simoleons left over from dropping in the lot than I thought I would. Right now, it's just under 15,000 simoleons, and so I end up being able to, like, hey, I can put in lights. I can, you know, actually be able to see inside this house, which part of the reason it's so hard to see is that it's medium wall height. So again, I think I've come pretty far as a builder. I did eventually stop using the Sims 4 camera even, so I could actually like see around in my builds with the walls up. But medium wall height is just kind of tough to light. Like wall sconces, for instance, just are so underpowered for a medium wall height. And you can also see, like, look how high some of these windows are on the walls. Like, Sims can't look through that. What the hell was I thinking? Like, it looks so bad. But also part of the reason that I had medium wall height on was for the roofs. So I had a really hard time. I was really bad at roofs back then. I wouldn't say I'm fantastic at roofs now, but who is? But I had a hard time getting the roofs over the front porch especially to work without like clipping in and, you know, being too flat or being too steep or whatever. I think if I were to go back with this same shell and redo the roofs now, I could probably do a little bit better job, but this is what we have to work with. I am still playing in this house to this day, by the way, so I've done some other renovations to it over the years, but it is actually very functional as a 100 baby house. It's got plenty of room for the kids to have all their skill building objects, for the adults to have, you know, whatever it is that they need to have their fun up, or to, you know, have plenty of places to woohoo in. It even has a basement. I don't think it's furnished. It's a furnished basement on the gallery, but it has plenty of basement space that you can use, which is also very nice just for longevity of a build. I've had 20-some babies so far go through this house. I think just under 20 babies actually in this particular build, and really haven't experienced a lot of problems with it, so it's a pretty solid build overall. It's just a little clunky in some spots. There's some things that I would like to change. But I also had a thing about having different wallpapers in each room. I kind of wish I hadn't done that now. Like, I don't think I even end up putting like a tile backsplash in the kitchen, which is like why you should really have a backsplash in your kitchen. But baby Kira still had plenty of things to learn about furnishing houses and making them really look nice. I do still love that purple dot print wallpaper though. Like, it's fantastic. And now for the flooring. So I end up going with this Jungle Adventure flooring here in a second, just in a different color. And I know you can't see it because the grid's up for the moment, but I do turn that off in a couple seconds. There I go. I am absolutely obsessed with this flooring still. I love the texture on it. It looks so good. And for this house being, you know, basically right on the beach, kind of this coastal vibe, right? I wanted to have a flooring that didn't look so fancy that you couldn't run in with like dirty feet from like playing outside or something. Although, please take your shoes off when you come in the house. My God, white people, why? Why are you like this? I don't understand. Just take your damn shoes off when you come in the house. It's gross. Do you know what's outside? Lots of gross things are outside. Like Vlad. That's actually why I'm putting down literally just individual cloves of garlic, because when I dropped the plants in my inventory, the garlic had not been harvested. And so I ended up with a lot of these loose cloves of garlic. And since the garlic is so far away from the actual front door here, I end up planting it on either side of the stairs. And not ghosts. The vampires will tend to like materialize right in front of your front door. I ended up putting a bunch of cloves of garlic on either side of literally the front door to keep Vlad the hell off my property, because we have children and we have no time to waste. We can't be being uncomfortable for 24 hours because Vlad decided to come in and have a snack. Vlad is a terrible person. And I wish he wasn't here. The same cannot be said for Caleb Vitor. Caleb Vitor is, you know, a precious little bisexual disaster child, and I love him. And I have no shame about that. Just, he's going to father a baby in this challenge eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But now I'm putting the garden back in, so this is a long process of just placing each individual plant. I didn't have move objects on because I didn't want the Sims to not be able to route to all the plants and do all the weeding and the watering and the harvesting. So it's literally just laying in all these plants all over again. This garden is massive. I highly, highly, highly recommend, you know, having at least one generation in your 100 baby challenge be focused on gardening, because if you can get a hold of some of these plants, like the birds of paradise you can get at the romance festival, you can get dragon fruits there too. Spice festival is also great for picking up plants, especially if you want to use them for cooking. It is a really fast way to make money, especially once you get high enough in the gardening skill to have the supercell interaction. Otherwise, usually what I cut out of these episodes is actually Ella gardening. Ella does a lot of gardening, especially in the early episodes. Like, there was one day where she literally spent all day selling. There was one day where she literally spent all day planting all of the birds of paradise and chrysanthemums that I got. That was a couple episodes ago, I think. I'm dropping in a pool here as well because we finally have the money for it, and I figured since we had a mermaid in the family, that was going to be a really nice thing to have on site. It's also great for Sims getting up their fitness skill. That way you don't have to have like workout equipment. You can have something that will get their fun up as well as their fitness. And I think now a swimming pool also raises their hygiene, because hygiene is analogous to hydration in mermaids. And my guess is that it was just kind of too much of a pain in the ass to code them separately for everything, since showers raise a mermaid's hydration as well. So yeah, your Sims get clean by swimming in the pool. It's really nice. I also had to throw the inclusive pride flag up, but there it is. Enjoy the rest of the video. Mixology. You can come read up on your mixology. I like how it comes preloaded with a bunch of the magic books instead of the standard books. Social level 5, nice. Can we now? Can we be BFFs? Yeah! Yay! It's okay, Emmeline. Take one for the team. Become friends with 3 other children, friends with 2 adults, and level 10 social skill. And your family members don't count. You really kind of don't need much. You need on skills. You need creativity. You're real close. So come... Actually, you have a toy in your inventory. Play with that. Play with emotion. There we go. 'Cause that raises emotional control. Sister, no. You are so close. You are literally, like, seconds away. Look at her empathy, it's so terrible. Alright, cool. Creativity level 3. Nice. Cool. She's flirty. Write a romance. Shiver me timbers. 'Cause we can. Julie spends all her time at sea for her father's fishing company. So when Susan... Yes, Susan. So when Susan expresses an interest in learning, things get a little rough. Because I ran out of characters. Oh my gosh, May, you did it again! You did it again! Science experiment exploded. So, academic punishment seems right. Raises manners and lowers empathy. No real harm done. Raises emotional control and lowers responsibility. Or apologize to the other student. Raises conflict resolution and lowers emotional control. No, you need to apologize, sweetheart. There we go. Okay. Hi, hi, hi. Shoes. Work is merely satisfactory. May is now one of the top students, which means... She's embarrassed. It's fine. She's an A student. She's got all her skills at level 3. She gets to become a teenager. Sure, Dad. Come over and watch my sister become a teenager. And then brought home 344 simoleons. So many things happening at once. Birthday candles. And make a wish, kiddo. All right. So she is a mean cat lover. Okay. Sure, jungle explorer. She wants to go make friends with the big mean cats in the jungle. That's what this is. Sure. No one touch that cake. Reuben, her ghost father, has sent May a gift. Well, you know, it's good that he can still send presents from beyond the grave. Alright. Put that in the inventory. Plan outfit. Like, I mean, I could have you pee, but instead, why not just dress you up?
We dabba.
Okay. Okay. But that is where we're gonna leave it for this evening, so I'll pick this back up next week. We'll get this next baby born. She's not having a good time with this pregnancy, I gotta say. She's been sick, she's been having morning sickness, sister's late for work. Hopefully we'll, you know, you know what? Here, we'll fix that now. Go to work. You are beyond late, and you need to be promoted. So go. Stop. Shit, no! Stop talking to your brother's dad and go. Okay, Krista's off to work. Alright. Is she working hard? Yes. Okay, now we can save. Ha! Alright. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already to appease that YouTube algorithm. I also stream every Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific over at twitch.tv/aromanticace if you want to watch me live. So yeah, enjoy whatever it is you do between now and next Friday. Catch you later.